So we got game one tonight between the Heat and the Celtics, and I got some last minute player props for you guys to lock in. I hopped on the OddsJam positive expected value page, found 3 plays that I really like for tonight's game that we can get right into. So play number 1, we are locking in Derek White to record over 7.5 points, so to score more than 7.5 points. That is at minus 125 odds at BetMGM. So when you are positive expected value betting, you're placing bets that are going to hit at a higher rate than what the sportsbook is offering their odds are, right? The reflected odds of the sportsbook, which I know sounds like a mouthful. Really what it comes down to it is you see these odds in the far right column here, like every play, has odds for these in this column. These are the no vig odds, the OddsJam algo odds. Really what you need to know is that they're viewed as the sharpest line, the most accurate line of what a sportsbook should be priced at. So in this case, they have it priced at minus 128. So the true line of this market should be priced at minus 128. BetMGM is giving it to us at minus 125. So that's kind of what I mean when I say we're placing bets that are going to hit at a higher rate than what the sportsbook is offering, because we know that this should be really priced 3 cents higher. And if you can consistently take advantage of positive EV bets such as this, it's something that will be profitable in the long run. Now, I don't just blindly hammer every single play on the EV page. There are a couple things that I like to look for to make sure that I'm placing the best of the best. Really what it comes down to it is I like to make sure that the bet I'm placing is an outlier compared to the rest of the sports books. So we see minus 125 at BetMGM. We see Bet365 is close at minus 130. But then here's the most important thing. We see DraftKings, which is pretty good with player props, has this at minus 150. We see Pinnacle, which is the sharpest sportsbook in the world, have this at minus 146. Pretty decently above the BetMGM number. Now that makes sense, of course, because we see the true line here of minus 128. So theoretically, every play on the EV page should satisfy the requirement of being an outlier. You just want to do the extra work to make sure, right? To make sure that you are placing the best of the best. So for play number 1 for the game tonight, we have Derek White over 7.5 points, minus 125 odds at BetMGM. Next up, we have Gabe Vincent, player on the Heat, to go under 3.5 assists. That is at plus 105 odds at DraftKings. So I mentioned that DraftKings is pretty good with player props. Doesn't mean that I won't bet something on DraftKings if it's good. In this case, it is good. The no vig odds that we see right here have this at plus 103 and a third. So we're getting it up at plus 105. So right there is the gap between the two numbers. And then look at the DraftKings number compared to all the other books. So plus 105 on DraftKings. No other sportsbook is giving you plus money for this, with the closest one being minus 105. And if you look across the board, the majority of them actually have it even above that number. We see a couple at minus 105, minus 104, but then we see minus 113. And FanDuel, if you look at them, they're giving us even money on both sides, right? Even money on both sides, meaning equal amounts of juice on each side. Minus 113 towards the over, minus 113 towards the under. They're charging equal amounts of juice, which is FanDuel telling you they think that this is a 50-50 outcome. They don't know if he's more likely to go over or under. So they're charging equal amounts of juice on each side, as is BetRivers, as is PointsBet. Then we see books like Pinnacle favor the under. We see another sharp sports book at minus 110. So this plus 105 on DraftKings is a really good price. So we hammered it. Play number 2, Gabe Vincent under 3.5 assists. The last play that I actually found using the arbitrage page, not the EV page. And it is Bam Adebayo over 17.5 points, minus 115 odds at Bet365. So when it comes to arbitrage betting, an arbitrage bet is when you can place a bet on both sides to guarantee profit. The over is priced at minus 115. The under is priced at plus 120, right? You can bet both sides, guaranteed to make money. Whenever an arbitrage opportunity exists, generally one, if not both, of these lines are mispriced compared to the rest of the sports books, right? Like a book doesn't want to have an opportunity where you could place a bet on both sides to guarantee to make money, right? That's not what they want. And in this case, it does look like both of them are in fact outliers, with the Bet365 towards the over number at -115 being the better play here. The reason why, just look at where these sportsbooks price it. The closest book, 14 cents higher at -129. Then we see -130, -136, -135, -150, -137, blah, blah, blah. Very, very good price here on BAM to go over 17.5 points. So we're going to go ahead and lock it in as our third and final pick for this video. It's always a little bit scary backing BAM, but he's been great in these playoffs. He was great against the Celtics previously, so we'll see what happens here. And that's all I got. So if you're tailing any and all three of these picks, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up at my Twitter handle you see on the screen here. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Below are all of my different social medias where I post picks and plays daily. Make sure to hit me up there. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, as I'm constantly putting out new videos to learn how to make money sports betting. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.